How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another GTA Online video. My name is SaintsFan, and today this is going to be somewhat of a quick video, but it's somewhat of an awesome video because, as you can read in the title, I will be showing you guys how you can get upwards of $2.8 million for free by doing one simple thing. That's literally going to take you 15 seconds, maybe if that. This only actually works for this week too. So if you're watching this and it's not the week of the 10th through the 15th of May, I believe, then this unfortunately is not going to really work. But if you are watching it that week, if you're watching this while this event week is going on, then you can take advantage of this and get your free millions of dollars. Now, yesterday in the event week newswire, Rockstar actually mentioned they're giving away a free office. It's the cheapest office. It's the Maze Bank West office, which is only $1 million normally. That is completely free for this week. And that's great for new players if they're just getting into the game. You know, they were kind of maybe confused about which office to purchase. Well, there's no choice now. You get the free one and you be done with it. Well, in my video yesterday, I mentioned how, of course, for a lot of us that play GTA Online quite frequently, we already have offices, so this isn't like that big of a deal. However, I got on this morning and I was thinking, I was like, wait a second. We have the free office. We get trade-in bonuses when you trade in a property. Is there a way that I can get money by trading in my office? And it turns out there is. And that's basically what we're going to be doing. So in the video, I actually have the Maze Bank office, the most expensive one, the $4 million office, the one that's in the middle of the city, the giant tower in the middle of the city. I have my office in that with everything upgraded, right? So this is going to be the maximum amount that you could buy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the office, the Dynasty 8 executive website, and I'm going to purchase in quotes, the free office that is free this week, the Maze Bank West. Now, I'm not going to put anything on it. We'll touch more on that in a second, but I'm just going to click it once. Everything's free. Click buy. Once I do that, it'll say, like, are you sure you want to trade in your property? It'll save you like $2.8 million. Of course, I'm going to be like, yes, I'm going to do that. And then when I switch and buy the property, you'll see my bank account in the top right. For a second or two, it said plus $2.8 million. So in like 10 seconds, I just made $2.8 billion. Not billion, million dollars. I wish it was a billion. But this week only for us veteran GTA players who have the top tier offices, you can easily get 2.8 million or a little bit underneath if you don't have the most expensive. I believe if you have the other one in the city, the other office in the city, and you want to downgrade, then you'll get like $1.92 million, which obviously is not the most you can get, but that's still a lot of money that you can get for free. Now, because there's going to be some people, dude, why would I do that? Why would I change offices from the best one to the worst one? Well, I'll show you why, and I'll explain why. If you're like me and you've had your office since day one, odds are you probably don't go in it too often. I don't know about you guys, but I don't go in my office very often. I almost rarely go in the office. If I need to do an import and export car, I will call the Terabyte, go in there and do it from there. That seems to be easier and quicker. I'll be honest, I rarely ever use my garages in the office, so I'm never going in there to get cars because I'm always using the Oppressor Mark II because I can call it through the interaction menu. It's just so much easier and quicker. And honestly, the reason I moved into the city or moved my office into the city was because I thought, you know, it'd be a cool location. And it's not a bad location, but it definitely is a location where a lot of things happen, like so many gunfights and so many people just are sitting in the city, so you're kind of near all that. So it's not the greatest sort of location to just be by yourself, unless obviously you're in an invite-only lobby. So with that being said, if you're one of those players like me who rarely go to your office and rarely go to the garages and stuff, why does it matter if you move your office from the city to the Maze Bank West, which is kind of near the pier over there by the beach? I mean, honestly, it's a pretty damn good location. Like, if you care about views, you got a pretty good view of the city when you're in the office. You got a pretty good view of the ocean and of the beach when you're in your garage and when you're on the roof, which you'll see here. I mean, the roof access is kind of nice. You actually, outside, there's access to the subway, which is probably not going to use that often. But if you're looking for an escape route, you know, that's definitely somewhere that you can go. So it's not like the Maze Bank West is some terrible place that's not worth it. It's actually in a pretty damn good location, and it's kind of out the way. So, you know, you may not see as many people. Although I guess saying or having people do this, you might see more people if people are actually going to be getting this as a free apartment or free office, or if they're going to be moving here because of the money, you may see some more people. But yeah, the location and some of the other features, I mean, it's not bad. And then the other thing, when you're upgrading, like when you purchase the office and you have the option to like sort of upgrade it, make it look nicer, I decided to do nothing because there's no point. You'll see maybe in a second, if you're not already seeing it, the standard customization look. It doesn't look bad. I mean, sure, it could look maybe a little nicer, but for the little amount of time I spent in my office, I don't care what it looks like. Changing the customization of the font and all that doesn't matter to me because, again, I'm never really in my office. Having a gun locker, I have those in like 10 other places, so it's not necessary. Having a safe, that is the biggest waste of money in the game. It's completely useless. And then having the accommodations, I guess if you want to be able to spawn in your office, you can throw that in there, but it does cost like $800,000. And I was like, I spawn in the street. I'll just drive to the office instead of paying $800,000. I'll rather save that money. So that's why I just went base package, and you get all the same features. Like, you can still go and talk to the assistant. You can get all your free snacks. You can go on the website and do the import and export and stuff. I mean, you just don't get some of those extra features, which, again, to me, isn't that worth it. And if you're someone like that, then it's probably not worth it to you. So definitely take advantage, or think about taking advantage of this. I would much rather pocket the $2.8 million than have an office that I'm rarely going to use in the city, especially if it does look like this next DLC is going to be a major DLC. I'm sure it's going to cost a lot of money. So the more that we have, the better off we are. So let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this idea? Are you going to switch your offices from one of the other ones to this free one to get the amount of money that you want? And let me know how much amount of money that the game gives you for your office. Like I said, if you want the maximum amount, if you have everything customized and maxed out, you'll get about $2.8 million. But if you don't, you'll still get around $2 million from switching. So just know that this only is applicable this week only. So you have until next Wednesday night to make a decision. But again, I just wanted to put this out there because I thought, at least for me, having $2.8 million is a lot better than having an office that I rarely use in a city location. So thank you all for watching. That's going to do it for this video. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA Online content. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.